to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss.
Pacers were going to make the playoffs. It didn't end so well for you, brother.
If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we live in different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool.
You fell asleep at the trade deadline when we had a trade to get Kyle Lowry out of here.
Found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me keep on running toes. They gonna take
this is what we gotta tell.
This man doing this.
I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I'm paying the cost. I'm ready to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Oh man, I thought the connection was tripping again, man. Don't do me like that again, man. I can't do this one, man. Man, but look, second week in a row, we back at it again. We told y'all the Sunday pregame show is here now. It's gonna be official. You may see different rotating guests. You may see different rotating hosts. I hopefully not. Hey, Worm, this is your job, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. You can't call out on your second week, man. That's crazy. Like
that's a demerit.
You know what I'm saying? Like he did the interview and was talking about something. Hey, bro, like I got a vacation. Like, what you mean you got a vacation? You just got the gig. But anyway, man. Sunday morning, we back at it. Y'all just watched some CTC, you know, recapping the college game days from yesterday. You know, shout out to Carl. Oh, quick update. Mark said he out work, so he can't join, man. Just want to let y'all know. Yeah, so we're streaming right now on all three platforms. We got Facebook, X/Twitter, and if you're on YouTube, we're on YouTube. So make sure y'all hit that like button. We're gonna go over a few games, you know, not too many, but we're gonna go over a few. May talk about a few spreads so we can help y'all put y'all parlays in. If you lose, don't come back here, bro. We ain't tell y'all that this is a safe bet. We just told y'all what we thought. All right. Gotta get that disclaimer out because y'all come back on some refuse to lose said they was gonna cover.
They got my boy Cardo.
Oh, it's early. But I see we got that Kelly Green hat on with a what's going on back there? Somebody getting choked on him? Oh, that was a clutch catch. Okay.
You know what that was.
Hey, Kev, if any joke Tomo had after that catch, you walked right into it.
It's cool. It's cool. Well, how y'all fellas doing this morning, man?
Everything cool.
Go ahead, okay, my bad.
Oh no, everything cool. Just ready for this game. I see all the burgundy and gold fellas just disappeared. Casper the Friendly Ghost. I'm here though.
You gotta say the same thing, Carl.
I'm good, man. And my good is not football related. Pistons 2 straight. End of the 16-game losing streak against the Bulls, man. I'm good, man. Let's get it.
Oh my goodness, man. We talking about football today.
Hey, look, you asked how I'm doing.
I'm more so gonna say, man, you gotta say the same disclaimer for the burgundy and gold, man. Any joke after this, now they kind of walked themselves into it. Everybody was dead. I ain't got AJ on here to do the voiceover, so I can't really get into the voiceover right now. But
oh man,
let's get into the nitty-gritty of this, man. The first game on the docket, man, we gotta talk about the New England Patriots against the Miami Dolphins. So we already know, we just seen the Dolphins come off of what some would say is an embarrassing L, you know, to the Eagles. And then we seen the Pats bounce back and show everyone that, hey, we can still win games. Y'all thought it was mac and cheese, but nah, no whiz cheese over here, man. We actually can win some games. Bailey, not today. So we got the Pats versus the Dolphins. Miami's favored at 8.5. Carl, who you got winning or who you got covering that spread?
All right, so I normally stay away from divisional games because those are tough games to call. But it's in Miami. I'm going to go in a bounce-back game. I think I'll take Miami minus the 8.5 in a bounce-back effort loss against the Eagles. Patriots are on a high after beating the Bills. think the offense comes out blazing. Tua might start off early with 2 touchdown passes, one to Hill, one maybe to Waddle, or maybe even a Mostert. I said Mostert close touchdown run, maybe like 5 yards or in. I think the Dolphins come out hot, win the game by 10 plus.
Okay.
I'm not muted. I think it's gonna be a lot closer than that. I don't got them winning by that much. Miami and the Patriots always play each other tough. Normally, the shoes on the other foot, where Miami's normally the one to get the Patriots, but I don't think the Patriots can win this game. But I think it's gonna be a lot closer than expected. Even though Miami coming off a loss, I feel like they got a little bit banged up like in that Philly game, so they still got guys nursing injuries and things of that nature. So I think Belichick gonna come ready and have New England ready to fight. So I got it being maybe like a 24-20 type game, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, I mean, the Dolphins are starting to look like a team that I root for a lot. Where they're starting to get this narrative where they beat up on bad teams, but when it's time for them big games, like, hey, can you really show us what you're made of? And that's really that's kind of the narrative that's being driven now after that Eagles game. But the Pats are also one of those teams where it's just like, I might not be able to beat up on people outside of my division, but when it comes to this division, we find a way to make some plays. 8.5 that's a large spread. That's a large spread, especially for a rivalry game. I'm gonna say the Pats don't cover. I'm gonna say Miami don't cover, but they do win. They still win the game because they got a lot of people coming back. You see your boy, man. He made the Meek Mill intro music. I was like, that's a bad choice, Jalen. That's a bad choice. After playing the Eagles, you're gonna use Meek Mill as your motivation. But a lot of people are coming back healthy. They're gonna find a way to win this one, probably by 3 points, maybe, but not 8.5.
Yeah, I just want to touch on something real quick. I agree that Dolphins and Patriots are normally close. I do think that the fact that Miami lost is really the major point of why I have it going over 8.5. I just honestly think it's like a bounce back refocus spot here. The Heat, which I don't know if that's really going to affect the Patriots. They're used to playing in Miami, but I just honestly I think it's because of the loss why I think they'll cover the spread.
Same.
Possible. I think New England gonna stick to the run though. I think it's gonna be gritty. So I think they're gonna feature the run a whole lot and just straight up just try to just get through the game.
I can feel it. Yeah, especially with Zeke now actually finding his legs. It's crazy, right? You wait 6 weeks to find out that he can still run the football. But we're gonna see what happens next. Meanwhile, hey Carl, I know you don't like this team, but we gotta talk about them. We got the Jags versus the Steelers. So, after surviving a game against the Saints, because technically the Saints weren't supposed to come back and almost make that a game, but they made it a game. We got hashtag Eagle ties over here with Dougie P. The Jags make their way to Pittsburgh to attempt to keep this 4-game winning streak. They're trying to get that going. Jags are that's funny though. They're going to Pittsburgh, but the Jags are favored by 2. That's interesting there.
Mm-hmm.
Kev, do the Jags cover?
Yeah, I got the Jags cover. I think the Jags actually gonna win this game. They've been getting hot. They've had their hiccups, but I think they're working through actually becoming a complete team and being the team that I thought they would be this year, which can be a potential problem once playoff time comes. Pittsburgh is no stranger to Dougie P. Dougie P gonna have that team ready. ETN been playing out his mind. They got a nice receiving core. I know really got to pick it up, but I feel like this might be the game that really actually gets it together. I don't see Pittsburgh being able to keep up with the score, so I think they're going to get to that 26-28 range, and Pittsburgh not going to be able to put up that many points.
Man, that's funny. Carl, what you got?
So I'm in agreement with Kev here. I think Jags win the game. 2 points is a low spread, so I would take them to cover that. I do also agree that Jacksonville is working to be a complete team. A lot of people don't really talk about Jacksonville's defense as much with Andre Cisco at safety. We have Josh Allen, one of the Josh Allens that's been balling lately. At the end, he's a disruptor as well. No disrespect to the Steelers. They have a disruptor in TJ Watt, who just week after week is making plays to put Pittsburgh in position to win games. But again, it boils down to that Pittsburgh offense, who they aren't consistent. I don't think they've even had a game. I can't remember if last week they had a game that they scored 3 touchdowns, but scoring 2 touchdowns for them is a challenge. And I think Jacksonville will at least score 3. Like Kev said, ETN has been balling. Sunshine, Trevor Lawrence should be playing in this game. Really good receiving core. Christian Kirk, Say Jones, like Kev said again. Calvin really do have to step it up. But they got guys, Evan Ingram. I honestly think the Jags win. Really good defense, really good offense, more complete team.
So last week they did score 3 touchdowns.
That's right. I thought they did.
Yeah, it was a slow start for them though. Like you didn't think if you looked at the game, if you looked at the box score, you were like, oh, okay, but it was a real slow start against that LA Rams team. And technically, them playing the Rams, I could see why they started off to a slow start because you seen what Jalen Carter did to that offensive line last week. But I find it funny though that I got these 2 guys on here, right? And I'll save that for the next segment because we got to talk about that Puka Cup that's going on down there. But for me, to be favored and you going up to Pittsburgh is a little funny. Like NFL, I don't know what's going on. Vegas, I don't know who set the spread this way, but I got Jacksonville actually covering that because 2 points against this same team. Again, the Steelers can find a way to find a spark because that's what happened last week. They started off slow. Then around the 3rd quarter, they found their first touchdown, and then the 4th, they scored 2. And they're getting a little bit healthy on that defensive line. So we're going to see if Trevor Lawrence can actually make some plays because if you go back and watch them against the Saints, that's kind of how the Saints got back into it. The pressure was there, and he couldn't get the ball up. Or it was just Calvin really not catching the ball like he's supposed to. He was catching bets, but he can't catch a pass. Like, come on, Calvin. Like, he got to step it up, man. I'm just saying what the people tell me at the barbershop. That's all. So I got the Jags covering that one, but the Steelers going to win.
I got no rebuttals.
I know. This the game on good. That's gonna wake everybody up though. Y'all see it. Y'all know. Y'all know what time it is. Sundays are made for what? Football. Matt Stafford does what? Play football. I ain't
afraid to. Hey, that's my guy. But hey, I'd be fair across the board. He been throwing picks.
Hey, I mean, I think all of our quarterbacks do that, right? Welcome to the club, kid.
I'm gonna back off. We talking about our quarterbacks?
No, my bad. Your favorite quarterback.
No, that ain't my favorite quarterback.
Why you keep defending them then, man?
Cause I love Matt Stafford, but ain't my favorite.
Nah, man, get out of here.
My favorite is Mahomes, like clear as day. You think I be going off of Matt? I go way off
too. He been throwing picks too.
He has too though. So all these quarterbacks been throwing some picks though.
You can't duck it, Carl. It's okay. Join the club. Doors open.
Hey, I've been here. I've been here. And it's free before 12 because everybody under 12 right now, but they getting close to it. But we got the Cowboys taking on the Rams, man. They got this 10-game winning streak at home, the Cowboys, that is. Then they trying to continue this winning streak since Mike McCarthy's been here. Home field advantage has been a thing. Meanwhile, we got the Rams who are trying to be like, we're trying to find our footing in this NFC. Like, we finally got cut back. I think this is his 3rd game back. Fourth. So he should be back in stride now. You know, you done went up against some tough opponents, you know, some crazy defenses. But meanwhile, the Cowboys secondary is a little iffy. Just a little iffy. They got the Cowboys favored at 7. Now I'm gonna start with you, Carl, because I'm gonna save my opinions for later. Do you think the Cowboys cover?
Oh, my bad. So I actually got the Rams covering the +7 here. I think Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp is going to be a little bit too much for the secondary. Cooper Kupp normally does well against better talent, good talent. I know he had a bad game last week against the Steelers, but if you look, his first 2 games, he had over 100 yards his first 2 games back off the hamstring. I look forward to him to coming back and putting up 100, getting a tud. Trayvon Diggs not being there is definitely going to hurt against the Rams. Stephon Gilmore, as great as he once was, I don't think he's there to guard number 1s. And unfortunately, he's been thrusted in a position to now guard number 1s. So it's going to suck for Cooper Kupp to be in that slot. And whoever's in that slot that had to deal with him. Then again,
you're going to like who playing in the slot. He went to Michigan, so.
Wait,
Jordan Lewis.
Oh, easy money. If y'all don't think it's easy money, just look up Aaron Burbridge versus Jordan Lewis. Killed him. Aaron Burbridge is not even in the league no more. I don't even think Aaron Burbridge made the league. But anyway, Then you got Puka Nacua on the outside. Tall guy, BYU guy, my guy. The BYU played with Jaren Hall, 5th round pick. He's been going bananas this year. And then you can't sleep on Tutu Atwell as well, I believe, out of Louisville. Can't sleep on him. I think those two will open up so much for him. I believe Darrell Henderson is back, starting at running back this week. Now, defensively is where I kind of see troubles for the Rams. Cornerback is an issue at times. Aaron Donald's going to have to step up huge. They're going to have to generate a lot of pressure. I do like Ernest Jones in the middle, but I think defensively is where the Rams might struggle to stop the Cowboys, but I think they do cover the 7. I think the Rams do cover that 7.
Well, Kev, I'm gonna give you the greatest intro ever because you said it. They said we got cup. We'll make another cup. You think Dallas is cover, or who you got winning?
I don't think Dallas gonna cover. I want to pick the Rams. It all depends. Like Carl said, the defense. And I don't think the Cowboys' offense has been big of a threat this year, honestly. Y'all defense has been your best offense to me, in my opinion, this year. So, I mean, I feel like your defense is actually going to struggle. And this is a game that Dak is going to have to show that he's still Dak. This is the game that Dak's going to show, like, I'm still Dak. That's what's going to have to happen in order for y'all to win this game. Because I feel like the Rams are going to pressure your defense and put y'all on your heels to where –
oh yeah.
At the stadium.
He's at the stadium. Yeah, Worm is hey, hold on, Worm. I'm about to send you the link, man. We gotta get somebody live on.
We need some coverage.
yeah. We need. Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
But now, like you said, Puka McKellen. I don't know who you gonna put. Who Gilmore gonna check? Cup or Puka? Whoever pick. That's what Stafford going. So I mean, I don't know how healthy your O-line is right now. I mean, Aaron Donald is still Aaron Donald. I mean, I have my stuff I have to say about Aaron Donald, but he might have a game this game. So I mean, it's gonna be a close game. I feel like both teams scored 25 plus. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. So the 50 plus over, I think is definitely gonna be something today.
That's exactly what I wanted about to grab my phone and look for, the over-under in that game when you said that.
Man,
but I think it should be an exciting game. So I think Dallas might pull it out. I actually just picked up Dak in one of my leagues because I think Dak gonna start to heat up a little bit. Unfortunately, me being an Eagles fan, but
we got that next week. So
yeah, I think the score gonna be like a 3-4 type difference at the end. So.
All right, Tomo, before you go, the over-under in this game is 44.5. Do what y'all want with that information and what Kev told y'all.
All right, so...
also, my bad, one more thing.
Go ahead.
Also, I mean, my only cause to pause is that every streak must come to an end. So, I mean, that home streak is up in the air right now. But that's all.
I tell you this, Kev. Is CJ Anderson or Todd Gurley playing for the Rams?
I know where you're going with that.
Who?
CJ Anderson or Todd Gurley, are they playing for the Rams?
Nah, but Henderson can go off for you.
Look. I've seen them two go for almost 400 against the Cowboys. So all I'm gonna say is, as long as them two don't show up, man, we still got a shot. All right. Henderson is a dog. I sent Worm the link, so he might be calling in at some point. But I can see that happening. For me, Gilmore is, if you run a deep slant, or you run like a post, anything, a deep over, anything like that, where Gilmore got to track you, you're done, son. Like, he's just not doing it. Now, if you go running a 9 route, you might get your one-on-ones, 9 routes, come back, something like that. He on you. But anytime we got to chase you across the field, Gilmore that's not it. It's not happening. So for me, our secondary has to find a way to contain those two, because the fact that Puka came out of nowhere and is balling the way he is
Oh my God.
That just hats off to Sean McVay and how he could just make players like that.
Oh, Tomo, I got to stop.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Puka was nice at BYU, bro.
But you gotta let me finish.
I feel you, but it felt like you was going to. Hey, look,
I'm not going that way. Let me grab the call right quick.
All right, go ahead.
Because you can say it's similar as to what he found in Cooper Kupp. He like, look, I see your talents, and I'm gonna know how to point out
respect
your talents. I'm not gonna sit up here and do what another team is doing in Dallas, where they like, all right, CD is our guy, but we're not gonna find a way to expose your talents. Even with the Eagles, they like, look, this is what AJ Brown can do. We're going to expose your talents. You just have to be a good offensive coordinator or a coach to know that what your weapons can do. We're going to make sure that we can expose that to the world. And even when him getting double teamed, it's still like, here you go. Cup is the better of the two. We know that.
Not even close.
We know that. But to have two of those is amazing. Now, for me, on the flip side, offensive-wise, Dallas, this is the time to show that, hey, CeeDee Lamb is the number one receiver. You actually need to get him the ball because outside of you trying to attempt to trade Michael Gallup, there should be no reason he sees more attempts or targets than your number one receiver. That's just insanity. I don't know why that was happening. So they need to find one, contain that offense. I mean, contain Matt Stafford, get to him because we've seen what the Eagles were able to do. We've seen what the Steelers were able to do. When you get to Matt Stafford, he's going to throw the ball up. So you got a chance to get a pick. Deron Bland, that's your time. Jordan Lewis, I hope you ate your Wheaties, man, because it's going to be a long day. Because you're going to definitely see Cup. Yeah, you're going to see Cup. You're going to see Cup in that slot. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Barbecue chicken alert.
It's going to happen. So look, this is one of them games where you need not just Dak to show up. We need Dak from that Chargers game, but we need Michael Parsons from those Jets, Giants, games like that. We need that Michael Parsons to show up, not the Michael Parsons that want to take games off like against the 49ers. We don't need you. We need that other
Parsons.
Yeah, keep that same energy. You know what I mean? So for me, now I don't think Dallas covers at 7, but they win. Rams going to get the +7 because it's going to be one of those games where it comes down to a field goal. And we gonna win.
I'm almost tempted to sprinkle a little something on Rams money line, man. I think the Rams gotta win one eventually. I'm sorry, Tomo. I just do, man. But
I'm with you.
It's just these picks that Matt Stafford be throwing because he got that gunslinger mentality. He feel like he can make any throw, and it honestly be blowing me. It be blowing me. So it's like I want to, but I can't because I can't depend on Matt to not throw a pick.
Nah, hold on. Hey, Ty.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here.
You want to trade, man. You going to get Baker. That's what you going to get, man.
Man, I've been trying to trade Thielen for Lamb for the last 5 days, bro, because I know something about to happen. Nobody want to take the trade, man.
What's up with fantasy leagues this year, man? Nobody want to trade no more, man.
I just traded Puka Nacua for Brees Hall, though, so I ain't tripping.
And I told anybody on that episode of FFC, if you watched it, do not come with me with that same offer because the answer is no. I need a running back, but I also need Puka, bro. No.
All right, so we got just a little bit more time on the episode. So, hey, what you want for I got Derrick Henry.
No, Derrick Henry.
Next subject.
He ain't gonna take Derrick Henry. What the hell?
You never know, man. He might turn out. He might get traded.
But I initiated that trade, Paul.
Derrick Henry about to be in a situation where Malik Willis or Will Levis is about to be his quarterback. I think them boxes about to be pretty loaded. I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, I got what you call it on my squad, Space in the cut.
I was looking at Tajay, but if I ain't want Derrick Henry, I don't want Tajay either. Even though Tajay might be more of a receiving threat.
Ty, I'm only trading Thielen for CeeDee Lamb. That's it. That's the only person I'm trading for.
Pokemon? Hey, look, I'll give you a Clefairy if you got a Pikachu. Like,
that's how it's feeling right now, right?
I got my reasons, bro, because Puka been producing more than him. So that's the only person I'm going to take less than for.
Man, nah, matter of fact, Ty over there acting like Ash Ketchum the way he be trying to trade. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, but anyway, man, speaking of Ty, we got to talk about your Ravens. Ravens going out to the desert. They got to play the Cardinals. They just whooped up on the Lions, something serious. So I'm kind of guessing that's why this spread is so insane. Like, they got the Ravens favored by 10. Like, I know y'all can do it, but I also know what the Cardinals are capable of. Maybe that's just my PTSD. but Carl, hey, Carl, I got 2 questions for you. One, did Lamar Jackson give the Baltimore Ravens a discount? And do they cover?
I see what you did there. You trying to get my good graces. I ain't giving no discount. $260 still a hefty price. Ain't no discount. But do we cover the 10? So if you'd have asked me this at 11 this morning, before I saw what I saw in the NFL chat, I'd have probably said no. But after I saw what the Cardinals tweeted, they had a pick stitch with Lamar Jackson, and then the song next to it was Running Back by Wale. We might win by 30.
Shout out to the Couriers.
That is
Man.
that is prime bulletin board material. I don't know who okayed that from the Arizona Cardinals organization, but you might need to be suspended for that. Why would you do that before the game? Why not wait to see if Lamar has a bad game? Y'all might win the game. You might not win the game. But at least, why would you not do that after the game if you win? So now I got us covering off of that alone. Lamar's going to be heated. He's going to be high. He already plays the game with a chip on the shoulder. Why would you give him an extra chip on the shoulder? Give me the Ravens minus the 10.
Yeah, Carl. I mean, yeah, Ty was back in May, but the fact that it came back up is bulletin board material. Like they should have deleted.
I didn't know. I thought that was like this morning. But the fact still remains the same that somebody even had the audacity to dig it back up. You shouldn't have been tweeting it in the first place because you're the pot calling the kettle black. Because ain't your quarterback Kyler Murray? Go ahead, Kate. Well, whoever's next, go ahead.
I'll say Call of Duty Murray.
Yeah, I'm about to say, is he playing today?
No.
Kyler? Nah.
I was about to say. 10 points. I mean, just like Tomo said, the Cardinals have been playing good. So, like, 10 points seem like a lot, but the Cardinals are still the Cardinals technically. So, it's like, kind of makes sense for the 10-point spread. And all this hoopla about asking all these questions about Lamar in Baltimore, I know he got an extra flame lit up under him. So, it's like that out there, Worm, man. But I think the Ravens do cover. This is about that time of year where actually my prediction before the season was for the Ravens to go pretty far in the playoffs and become a 7th seed because I figured they'd have a rocky start for the new offense and all the stuff like that. But yeah, so I mean, I feel like I think y'all gonna smash the Cardinals, even though y'all just whooped on the Lions, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, but I don't think y'all letting up. I got y'all winning by about 2 scores, 10 to 14 points. I think Dobbs gonna have an issue. Y'all gonna shut that down. All his little magic he been having, Fitz magic, whatever you wanna call it. It's over with this game. So sorry, Tomo. I know they did what they did to y'all, but they ain't doing that in Baltimore. So give me Lamar throwing for. I think Lamar gonna throw for a good 275 to 315 type deal. 2 touchdowns, 2 or more touchdowns, something like that. So give me that.
Hey, one thing I wanted to say before you go, Tomo, we're going to blitz Josh Dobbs all night. We do that to rookie quarterbacks. We do that to what's the word I want to look for? Inexperienced quarterbacks. Even though he got pretty much a little bit of experience on his belt now, but we blitz quarterbacks already as it is. We're going to blitz him all night.
See, and with that, I'm kind of glad you gave me the alley-oop on that one too, Kev. You know, shout out to Texas teams. Dallas Mavericks. But if you look at the Cardinals' last 5 games, right? Look at this. They played the Seahawks, the Rams, the Bengals, the 49ers, and the Cowboys. I know we all know their record already, but still. The one team out of that game, out of those 5 that you would have been like, who did they beat? I wouldn't have thought it would have been the Cowboys. I would have thought they would have stole one of them rivalry games. But nope, it was the Cowboys. And in each one of those games, they were putting up numbers. They put up some numbers. But think about the team. No, not at all. They showed up for that one. And against the Rams. The Rams was like, no, you get 3 field goals. That's it. We're not playing with y'all. But then when you look at the Ravens, you're like, all right, so y'all went out there, y'all smoked the Lions. Like, no one expected that. We thought that was going to be closer. Then y'all went up against Tennessee. Of course, the playoff rivalry is there. It's like, all right, we need to shut them up. Now they want to trade their whole team away. I honestly think if the Titans would have won that game, it wouldn't be an Eagle, but we'll talk about that another day.
Appreciate y'all.
Talk about that
Ravens
another
ties,
day.
#Ravens ties.
Man. Then you got Pittsburgh. Y'all went out to Pittsburgh, 17-10. Then Cleveland, 28-3. So it's kind of been up and down, but y'all found your footing with that Titans game. I think really it was the Pittsburgh game with the drops. They were like, all right, we need to play better, and y'all have been playing better since then. Now you're going out to the desert. Y'all cover. I say all that to say y'all cover. I think y'all get them by more than 10. Even if it's right at 10, it might be I think 11. Honestly, I'm going to 11, 12. I'm going to go 12 because I don't like the Cardinals. Honestly, if I want to keep saying I don't like the Cardinals, I think y'all beat them by 20, but I ain't going to go that far.
Hey, side note, the line has now dropped to -9.5.
Y'all get the 10 then. Y'all cover. Y'all gonna beat them by 10. Lamar Jackson got something to prove. The offense is back, and their secondary ain't the best. Is Buda Baker playing?
I think he is.
And
I like Marco Wilson.
they cut my man, yeah. Kavon
Oh,
Wallace.
they did cut Kavon
And,
Wallace.
and guess who he went to? The Titans. He played safety.
Eagle ties. Look, this is insane. This is insane. Now y'all see.
Tried to
Y'all
get him
see what I'm
though. He
saying.
put in a waiver for him to pick him up when they released him, and Titans got him up under. He said,
That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. But now I got the Ravens covering the 9.5 now, but I still say they get 10 points. Yeah.
I already got my rebuttals. We're gonna blitz Josh Dobbs all night.
mm-hmm.
I see that happening too, because I don't really trust their wide receiving core. So y'all gonna get to him. This is y'all pharmacy game.
I don't know about that, but also Marquise. Don't think you about to have a revenge game, my boy. We got that game planned up.
I forgot y'all playing. Yeah, he ain't doing that.
Nah, I think he get traded though. But let's talk about the Eagles and the Commander. I wish
The
it was
game right here.
I wish it was the Commander fan on here, man.
The game
Like,
right here.
we would have took up the live. I sent him the link. I sent him the link, man. I don't know if he I don't know if he got it or not. Hey, Worm, I sent you the link, man. Check your Instagram.
Curse somebody out.
Man, he probably up there with his cowboy jersey on. But last time these two teams met, right? It was a 2-point call that should have been called that would have gave the Commanders the win, but they didn't call it. Went into overtime, and then the Eagles ended up winning off of a field goal, 34-31. This was right after the Commanders just got embarrassed by the Buffalo Bills when they lost like 37-3. Meanwhile, the Eagles were on the way up. They were trying to find their footing with their offense. You know, there was a lot of offensive struggle talks going on. And then they come back in this game and said, okay, we struggling. Watch this. A.J. Brown, over 120. Do something about it. Devontae Smith, I don't know what. I think that game was from last year because he getting choke slammed. Like, I don't. That's a bad angle.
That's last game. I mean, that's last year, but it was a big play.
Oh, that was the catch, no catch. Gotcha.
No, that wasn't. That's crazy. That was in front of the end zone.
Okay, I got it. Oh, I know which one that was. Okay.
Yeah, yep. And then we scored right after.
So, Washington, they show that they can show up when it's time for a rivalry game. We talked about the Pats and the Dolphins with the rivalries. And when it comes to the NFC East, this is one of those games where it's like it don't matter how bad we are against people outside of the division. When it's time to play somebody in the division, they show up. Yeah. You the Eagles representative right now, man. Y'all man, by 7. What y'all gonna do?
Back in the day, we used to play Mortal Kombat. You got to do it all dizzy. It's like, finish him. Flawless.
Not flawless victory.
That's what we better do. We better go Liu Kang, turn into the dragon, and just diminish. Just go ahead and help them finish their process of figuring out what they're going to do with Rivera and all this other stuff, all these questions they got. We're going to give them the answer, obliterate them, and then let them make them decision for them. You know, that's what I got going on. Yeah, they played us tough the first game, and they normally catch us in Philly. We always, like Worm said, he feel like he in Philly. Like, you see all this green everywhere. Where the Commander fans at? I thought new ownership. I figured they bought all the tickets. I'm not faking. I'm dead serious.
They at home, kid. It's over. They 3-4. You know how they get, bro. They love you when you got hope, and then when you start losing,
they just sold their tickets to all the Eagle fans in the parking lot.
Hey, I got a joke for you, man. This gonna bring. They said Colorado Buffalo. Remind them of the Commanders, man.
That's not fair, bro. That's not fair.
That's what people saying. They saying they got the hopes high, and now they just losing.
That's not fair. Colorado was different. People was killing Colorado, bro.
But not
it was from a Commanders fan. I just had to share the joke with y'all, man.
That's not fair.
But now, I feel like we're gonna blow them out. I think it's gonna be, if not 20, close to a 20-point game. To be honest, I feel like I'm hoping. I don't wish no injury, but Howard is gonna be. He's gonna be running for his life today. Let's just put it like that. So I mean, I think Swift will go off. I got Swift going for 120 today. AJ Brown's streak might get cut today, but I think it's more of a Smitty day today. Even though I know they're gonna try their best to keep AJ streak alive, the type of coach we have is to where somebody about to break a record or something, he's gonna make sure they try to break that record. But I just feel like the way Washington gonna play it, they're gonna force us to feature Smitty today. and DeAndre Swift, and then just gonna be running the ball a lot. I mean, Jalen Hurts does have a knee injury per se, but he hasn't missed any practice. I'm not sure if he's wearing his brace today or not, but he won't be running too much. But I don't think he's gonna have to be honest with you. Their secondary has been trash, bottom of the barrel. They've been switching people out, in and out, like
So keep
oh
the
yeah,
energy.
trying to figure something out. Like won't work. So I mean, it's gonna be ugly.
Ooh.
That's what I'm gonna say. It's gonna be one of them games where they're gonna be all hype in the beginning, and it's gonna be all downhill from there. That's it.
Ooh. I know, Joe. Hey, Joe, man, you know the show link, man. You can call in too, man. It don't matter where you at. You can just call in right quick because
Join us.
he said y'all about to lose by a dub. Man, call.
24 to 20 points. That's
Hey,
how much they're
hey.
gonna lose by.
Before I go, can I please play this real
Hey,
quick?
Cave turned up.
Hey, I gotta play this real quick for Cave.
The Couriers, man. The Couriers.
All
Don't disappear, bro.
Okay.
I had to play that for Cave, bro, because boy, I couldn't find the gunshot. I wanted to find the gunshot, but man, that's the thing. Me personally, first of all, Cave took away my question I was going to ask. But I do think the Eagles cover, and my main point was kind of what Cave brought up. If you look at the games last year, the Commanders caught the Eagles on the road in Philly, but the game in DC wasn't really close. Like the score says it was close, but I don't remember that game actually being a contest. So I don't think the Eagles blow them out, no. But I do think the Eagles cover the 7. It's at 7, right?
Yep.
I believe so.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's that
Yeah, I
time.
think the Eagles cover the 7. I do think Washington does give their best shot to Philly on the road. At home, for some reason, it's jive backwards. They don't. I agree also along the lines, that's true, but it was still at home. And y'all almost caught Philly the first time in Philly. I also do agree with Kev somewhat on the Smitty thing. I do think they probably start out going to Smitty, then later in the game start phasing AJ into it, mainly because of the record. I do think Philly does want AJ Brown to break the Calvin Johnson record. And if that does happen, I might have to mute the chat. But I think
You have to mute it regardless. Like either way it go, we gonna have to mute.
I do think the Eagles win, and I do think the Eagles cover.
Okay. For copyrights, I'm not gonna say it perfectly, but Joe over there saying second time around. That's what he's saying, man. The second time, man, you can get him. 20 points, Kev? Man.
Hey, that's crazy.
Hey, I've been waiting for Kev to come on the show to talk like this for a minute, man. There you go. You ain't gonna be saying that next week, but let me relax. That's the only reason about the Rams game is like, you know what? If we lose the Rams game, it's perfect for us because now we could bounce back and be angry against Philly. But either way, with both teams, if Philly loses this week, then they're gonna be upset and then they're gonna try to come down to Dallas and then turn up. Like it's gonna get ugly regardless because it's two division games, like back to back. First game y'all played, man. Yeah, y'all shouldn't have lost that. I mean, y'all shouldn't have went into overtime with that team. Y'all were a better team. This time around, Jalen, you does need to wear a brace because it's in FedEx Field, and we know how that field is. So you will need to wear a brace. Don't play around out there, man.
It's funny because Jalen was right there when that happened.
That's what I'm saying. It's like 80 degrees too in the city. Turned up. I had my on the beat reporter told us that it's nothing but green in FedEx Field, and we not talking about the logo. None of the Commander fans were able to make it today. They weren't able to join us today. They're going to be in the chats, and it says that. Oh, look, they kicking my man out. They kicking my man out. Oh, he kicked my man out.
Why you kicking?
Nah, man, too much stuff talking on here. I got to get my piece.
Say your piece, man.
Hey, I set that up perfect, man. I said my beat reporter coming. My Commander fans ain't joining. Go ahead, Joe.
I gotta be real fast though. All right. So look, now I know why Kevin was confident. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, I understand. Y'all keep saying we can't beat them in DC, but we can beat them in Philly. It's not about where you play in division games. You all know that. So I don't know why y'all talk about home and away. The difference from last year and this year was the first time they beat us, they scored points, right? But we couldn't score. This year, they scored points, but we can score also with them. That's why it was close. Second time around, they couldn't score because our defense improved the second time around. So y'all saying we're gonna lose by 20 or y'all can't beat them in DC is blasphemy. And we all know the crowd in DC last year was way different than it is this year. So that's all I gotta say. Kevo,
hey, make sure you ride past the stadium and see how much green you see out there. We need Worm to report.
Right now. Zay, I know right now I might not be in the chat lab. I'm gonna go out to eat and watch the game with my pops. You know, I'm gonna be in and out. But yeah, man, Commanders, I got us winning 24-20.
That's crazy. We can't respond.
Okay, Joe. Thanks for joining us, Joe. We're gonna let Joe go now.
I just want to say that the Colts do struggle to beat the Jaguars in Jacksonville, so divisional games where you play does matter.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
No, that's not the only one.
Name another one.
We struggle to beat the Steelers in Pittsburgh.
Y'all struggle to beat them in Baltimore too. We all know.
No, we don't.
We all know the Colts haven't beat them in Duval in years. That's the only example you can think of.
No.
So don't bring that away and stuff because that don't matter in division games. It don't
It
matter.
matters. I've been to the Commanders game the last couple of years.
The Dolphins and the Patriots.
But look, but also you saying that we can't beat them at home. That's what you said. You're talking about a team that can't beat somebody.
I said y'all struggle.
Last year.
Yeah, I didn't say y'all can't though.
You know what? It's the game I want to call.
Bro.
I said y'all struggle to play them in
gonna score
DC.
20 points today.
Joe, you better go now, bro. You ain't gonna be able
Joe,
to get off the
hey,
plane.
So hold on. So if y'all lose by more points at home, what would you say? That is
we lost. They got nothing to do with it. It's
oh my god, bro!
It's a fatality.
What the world?
Flawless victory.
But if y'all win though, you gonna say, "Oh, I told you, it ain't got nothing to do with us being on the road."
I'm not gonna say I told you. I'm gonna just tell you that we won because I said we're gonna win 24-20.
All right, respect.
I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go.
All right, I just don't want to be in the catch 22.
Yeah, Tomo holding it down, man. Let's get it.
All right, Joe.
Why came out?
Oh, I got removed. Yeah. Now I thought
I wasn't in the catch 22 here because it'd have been crazy if the Eagles win by more and then you're like, man, it still don't matter. But then if he won, Carl told you it don't matter what we play.
But Carl, I was gonna say,
ask the players.
Man, what?
Ask the coaches.
But what I was gonna tell y'all is it don't matter what we was arguing about just now because it's all clipped up. So
and
if he try to go back, you could just play his actual words.
Bro, since they only been a coach, the Eagles is the number one road team in the NFL.
All right,
stop
man,
it.
Serious.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. I think Benny lost 4 road games or something crazy like that. It's something ridiculous.
This was entertaining. You know, we've been keeping everybody entertained. Joe calling that was funny. I thought Kev was having an issue with his connection. I'm like, why he just disappeared?
Man,
and then next thing you know, I'm in the middle of saying my own beat report, and then he just show up live in the car. I'm like, there you go. Look,
I thought he didn't kick him. I was like, dang, that's crazy. He kicked him.
Had to fix the angles right quick, man. But I don't even know how was that with my soliloquy.
Hey, look, I looked down to see if I was in the backstage. I'm like, what's going on?
But I was gonna say this, man. You know what? Look, I don't think the Eagles cover because it's a rivalry game. Like I can't just give them 7 points because it's a rivalry game. However, I look at the stats and what's going on with the Commanders' offensive line. Like this kid has been sacked. He about to break records. Oh my God, we got another beat reporter, man. We are here live from in the stadium.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, man?
Hey man, I just want to tell the people at home right quick, man. This is the greatest YouTube show ever. You never know when you might get a call in from somebody, man. Hey Worm, man, tell us what it's looking like out there. Can you paint the camera for us?
Background. Oh my God.
It's ridiculous, man. Look at this. It's terrible.
It's nobody right
Hey,
there.
look, they just had an EAGASE was going for like 5 minutes straight. Look, the stadium ain't even full yet, but let me tell you, out in the food court, it's like 10-1 Eagles fans out there. So when the stadium gets full, it ain't gonna be nothing to bring with it.
Still talking about 24-20.
And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the Commanders just got on the field and practice. They don't look too confident.
Who else?
The Commanders.
Man, they don't look too confident, man. Jonathan Allen tried to get these boys hyped in the circle today. They had no confidence at all. They prepared to lose. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and hey, look, I'm gonna have to go ahead and change my pick from earlier this week. I'm going with the Eagles.
Well, you heard it live on air, man.
Hey,
Hey,
Worm,
hey,
so would
Worm.
you say that the Commanders have a better chance of winning now because now it feels like a road game?
Hey, when you say it like that, Carl, you're absolutely right, man. This is a road game for the Commanders in their own backyard. I mean, the band don't even look happy to be here today. The fans are 50-50.
Hell man, Joe thought
Oh,
I was
man.
capping, man. I was not capping. I was dead serious.
And look, and when I tell you this, Carl, I'm glad I never traded Jake Elliott to you. Because my man out here kicking from the 45 and they're going straight down the middle. He might hit 60 yards a day.
Oh,
Trade your
man.
boy.
Oh, man. Look, man. Hey, Worm, man. We got
Hey,
Kev. You got one more question for him, man. We about to let my
Hey, look,
man
hold
get
on,
back to the game.
hold on.
hey, word.
Before I leave and before y'all give me another question, hey, it's so bad. The Commanders special teams not even out here practicing, and they got 15 minutes for game time. They all in the
Hey,
locker room, man. They trying to figure it out.
hey, do Hurst got a brace on? You can't tell.
When I seen him, I don't think he had the brace on, but when they went in the back, he might have put it on. But right now, Hurts looking good. As a practicing and everything, he looking good.
Okay.
I came in at the tail end of the Eagles practice. But Hurts looking good. The offense, they look confident. They look confident like this gonna be their game.
Okay. Well, we got two back-to-back on
We
air
got
calls,
another
man.
Eagles fan right here. It's good
Oh,
Look,
to
man.
Oh yeah, we live, baby.
hey,
Man.
whew, I was just praying he didn't cuss, man.
Man, what I was too.
It's getting bad, man.
No, it's only the kids, Thomas. It's only the kids.
They got it. Ain't nobody gonna do no cussing. I got my AirPods in, man. Can't nobody hear that going on.
Okay. But man, we appreciate you calling
Hey,
in,
look,
man. You
Cam.
got any words for the? Go ahead.
And look where you sat at, Cam. You sat right beside me.
Got the Kelly Green on, man. They
Look,
loving this Kelly
there they
Green.
go. There they go, Cam.
Oh.
There they go, Cam.
Look, he's another
Hey, look.
Eagles fan over there. Oh man, it's turned up out here, man.
All right, man. I'll let y'all go, man.
All
All
right,
right,
Enjoy the
Worm.
game, Worm.
All right, I got y'all. I'll let y'all later.
All right.
Joe thought I was capping, bro. I was not. I'm not even being funny, bro.
My man name was Major Tutty though. That's well, look, man. I told y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all want to tune in to all of these Sunday pregames because you never know what you're gonna get, man. We just got a live call from a Commanders fan at the end. We got Smitty catching passes, but it looked like a choke slam, but it's looking like it's gonna go the opposite way. So pictures are worth 1,000 words because he actually caught that. Meanwhile, we got my man sitting live in FedEx Field with nothing but Eagles fans around him. I say all that to say this. I still think it's gonna be a 3-point game. I don't want to switch my bet. I'm gonna just wait till the game is over because it's not looking good. But again, Carl, I like that question you asked because technically it's now a road game. It is now a road game, and it's the second time around. So, Kev, it might get ugly for y'all out there, man.
It ain't, bro. I'm telling you that right now. I told you, flawless victory. We're gonna help them make their decision. You heard what he said? Jonathan Allen trying to get them all hype. Imagine the dude trying to get you hype. You're like, man, I don't like that, man. Get out my face, man. I'm just trying to go home, eat my dinner. My girl cooking good steak tonight, bro. I'm trying to get to this game. Give me my check. Let me just go home. If I get traded, so what? Hopefully I get traded to a good team. That's what Sweat's saying right now. Like, man, just take me to a good team so I can help them win. Because these dudes is not it. That's
Hey, look, man. You know I want better for my Spartans. So, hey, Sweat get traded.
Clip me up, please.
Hey, look, man. At the end of the day, the great thing about doing a pre-show is we got a pre-show / preview is we got to do a recap. So we're gonna be back here on Monday or Tuesday with the Commanders fans because you know we got the members only as well. But we got the shows, we got the live show because there was a bet and there is a script that's being written.
Right.
You know, I don't know if the writer strike is over, but we got somebody writing the script right now. So we're gonna see who's gonna be acting in this not to be movie. Carl, you know why I said that.
Yeah, wow. Bro. Leave Detroit alone, bro.
I love Tubi though, man.
That's cool, man. Hey, look, as long as Tubi don't write the end of this Piston script, we be all right.
They be weird though, man. It's entertaining. That's the thing about it, though. You might want the Piston season to go like a Tubi movie. It's entertaining. It's crazy. You never know what's gonna happen. A bullet may fly around a tree. It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy.
No, Tubi crazy.
It's crazy, man. But look, we got 10 minutes before game time, man. Let's get these last words out the way so I can let y'all boys go ahead, get comfortable on the couch, get these chats fired up. Yes, go ahead. Give us your last words.
That's funny. None of it's scripted. This all just what up, fellas? Let's do this.
It's a fact show.
Everything went perfect. But
man.
I just like I said, I stand on what I said, man. It's gonna be ugly for the command. And I like to respect my opponents, and I don't be talking too much trash for real. Let somebody jump out there. And I haven't really been saying too much, but I just got that feeling that this is that game, and then Commanders are at that point where they need to make a decision on how they're gonna move forward. Bruh, don't even pay her no mind. That's Last Beauty herself down bottom. You see my handle. Females, the ladies, girlfriends, sisters, mothers, whoever. You need your body waxes, facials, things of that nature. Personal care. Make sure you go to the website. Check out our IG, Last Beauty. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know where the cookies come from, bro. They burnt their Oreos. Also,
TK not doing over there. There you go. I see what they was doing. They was talking about the
sweets. Custom cakes, birthdays, weddings,
Sunday losses, you know.
Any type of celebration. She just got me goofed up, bro. And then Worm just got me charged up at the game. It's gonna be a beautiful Sunday. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I got to say though. I'll go ahead.
Go ahead, Carl.
All right, yeah, you already know mine ain't gonna be strictly football related. Pistons 2-0, 16-game losing streak is over. Cade Cunningham, MIP, most improved player. Ravens, let's get the W tonight. Like I said, I did think this was a trap game, but whether that tweet was made or not, it got redug up. I think that's still bulletin board material, especially you tweeted it at a time where, you know what I'm saying, like, what was the purpose? So, Ravens, let's go get this W. Let's go to 6-2, stay in first place in the AFC North. And, yeah, everybody enjoy your Sundays.
Man, I said this show was going to be interesting, but I didn't know how it was going to turn out, man. But I always tell y'all, man, Refuse to Lose is the whole fool of sports shows because everything just happened organically, and you got live proof of that right now where we got somebody sitting in the stands. I say this, hey, Michael, hey, Podcast P. I don't want to have to call you Podcast P, but you're starting to act like Podcast P, and that's Parsons, that is. All this talking that you be doing on Mondays, man, with this Bleacher Report show, you better show up on Sundays, man. That's all I'm saying. Look, I know you done sat down with Von Miller one time. You done sat down with DeMarcus Ware. You done sat down with all these people. You got the jerseys in the background. You rotate the jerseys and everything like that. You defended your quarterback, telling people they need to stop talking about him. But at some point, somebody going to have to defend you because the way you playing right now, you're not looking like the next LT. You more looking like LZ because it's lazy the way you've been playing some of these games, all right? Show up, show out, do your thing. Jordan Poole, city turned up, man. And hey, hold on, I got you, Kev. Hold up, and shout out to Kev lady because I see the double entendre that she did there, or the metaphor. She's saying that Sam Howell about to be double stuffed like an Oreo. I see what she was doing.
No, that's not gonna go over well in the chats. That is not gonna go over well in the chats.
Shout out to you said
that's not gonna go over well, Tomo. That might be fresh in mind.
But
you know, the White House. Hey, let's get out of here before we get put off the show, man. Go ahead, Kev. Hurry up, man.
Well, look. Nah. One last shout out, bro. Shout out to Middle Tennessee State. You got Bayard and Reed Blankenship is back, baby. So, yeah. Somehow, Pick City, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. Catch me in the chats.
The producer's calling me right now, man. I done said too much. All right, y'all, man. We out
Tomo will not be here next week. He's on currently service suspension.
That's exactly what's about to happen. But all right, y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for joining, man. Make sure y'all click them links in the bios, man, and watch all the shows we have on the network. I'm gonna run down right quick. CTC, BWT, FFC, Joe Jordan Show, The Doghouse. I think I'm in the Doghouse. But hey, we gonna see, man. Look, told you. Y'all see him. No more promotions though, man. And drink what? We out of here.
Pepsi.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe, and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.